Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. Giorgio Chiellini, Jim. Now there is a defender who loves to defend.
Yeah, and it's Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
2 minutes is...
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Liverpool are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, shooting chance! Deftly out wide. Drogba is onto it in a flash. Alexander-Arnold. Dembele. Platini. He is through here. Yaya Toure takes aim and crosses. And he's gone direct here. Platini. Mbappe, and the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually, and a header! And he can thump it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Hazard, just the keeper in his way. Chance! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that was as close to certain as can be.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Al-Khaldia are sitting, takes a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's a promising position. Cross goes in there. And it's claimed by the keeper. Platini.
Liverpool really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And that pass just didn't quite work. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Bellingham! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Probing pass. Silvestre providing an outlet on that flank. Header! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're threatening to fly away here. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Superb timing to generate that power through a really strong neck behind it. And he gave the keeper little opportunity.
Al-Khaldia find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That's a lovely, delicate pass. And he cuts out the supply. Liverpool have it back and can go again. Zanetti. Silvestre. Great vision. Now it's Hazard. And he's managed to get free. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. And it's Michel Platini. And he welcomes it in. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Swings it across, and he's straight offside. Now it's Hazard, always onto this. Dembele might just make this. And he was quick to react. Drogba. He's a sharp little ball here. And Yaya Toure! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Al-Khaldia do have a chance to counter here. Silvestre. Played into space. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. And it's Yaya Toure. Ah, that's a fine interception. Cannavaro makes the interception.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Foot in. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Silvestre. Silvestre running a top gear. Rijkaard does well to get it back. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Just a quick announcement.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
For your safety. Substitution on the field, number 9, Ibrahimovic. Coming on the field is number 21, Jan Koller.
We're on the move again. 45 minutes to change their fate. Varane gets over and intercepts. Cannavaro, and it's Bellingham. Pass is just off target. Mateus. Zanetti, the man synonymous with solidity. Can he latch on to this? Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Al-Khaldia clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hazard, looking for a runner. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, well played. Oh, such a clever touch. Drives it in.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And he shoots! Oh, what a save from Van der Sar! Dembele. And it's Bellingham. Now Van Dijk. So we've reached the hour mark. And it's Robertson. Dembele. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mateus. Silvestre. No, he's not getting his way this time. Howson. That's going up front in a hurry. Mbappe. Cross from Robertson. Cleared away. Oh, what a mistake! And that's played in low.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That is good alertness. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Some resolute defending there. Mateus, played into space. Oh, delightful ball. Van der Sar claims comfortably. Can he get on the end of this? No, he's not going to get any further than that. The referee's awarded a free kick. And it's Bellingham.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's a cute ball. Silvestre picks it up out wide. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Zanetti. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Spread neatly.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste. Liverpool truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Now it's Platini. And they can counter here. Oh, that's clever. Now it's Platini. Cross needs chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And no mistake. Untouchable, remorseless, relentless. A class of their own. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Goes for a shot! And again! And it's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Al-Khaldia are having a ball here. The pressing's intense, and good effort from distance. And with that, the end. Liverpool suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
Please make sure to watch
How
the
would you
screen
sum up
for an
what we've witnessed,
information
Jim?
bulletin
Well,
from
look,
the
it was
Regional
very
Police
one-sided.
Department.
Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Well, Edmilson's selection has certainly attracted some scrutiny, but the man himself looks, as ever, Jim, utterly unfazed.
Yeah, I like him because he's got a certain elegance about him, Peter. We all know Brazilian players love the idea of getting forward, and he's probably one of the better defensive players on the ball.
So no gung-ho heroics.
No chance.
And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. No, that's been intercepted. Yaya Toure. And here's Drogba. Bellingham. Now there's a Drogba! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Drogba is offering a wry smile there.
Liverpool with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. It's their second corner of the game. Desai is there, and he can get that clear. Ribery, spread to the right. Now it's Villa. Nice bit of... Oh, what has happened here? Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance! And again! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Dembele. Vieira gets over and intercepts. Tries one from range. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Robertson. Now it's Hullet. Look at the space here. He'll try from distance. Oh, screamer! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Liverpool restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
He's being urged to shoot. And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. And that should get the job done. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Robertson. Drogba. And that's a simple one for the keeper. AZ do have a chance to counter here. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Mbappe. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Mbappe. Robertson in acres of space out wide. Rijkaard gathers from the goal kick. And smartly reclaimed. Good ball, good take. Header! And that's a good finish. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Liverpool leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even...
And Ribery! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Spread neatly. Oh, they could be caught out here. Ribery. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Del Piero. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Bellingham. That's a good run he's making there. Crosses it in. Vieira is there to clear. That's going wide left. That's a shade optimistic. Engages and forces him off the ball. Played out to the left flank. Alexander-Arnold carries the ball down the right. Not the most accurate pass. Knocks it into space. Ribery picks it up out wide. He's picked his way through. Oh, they can break here. Del Piero, given the lift of his goal.
Has been indicated.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. He has found the way through. And this is Drogba. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. This possibly the last play of the half. Defending of the desperate variety. That is lovely. And we've reached half-time. Liverpool have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. The midway point of the game.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Liverpool ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. Gets us going once more. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pull it. David Villa. David Villa! Lovely feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's having a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Villa actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe. Always goal side. Foot in. Desai.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Kajolu. He is through here. Alexander-Arnold defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. RZ are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And it's Dembele. Alexander-Arnold, who's set up one goal so far. Nice interception, well timed. Kadiolu. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Del Piero. Aimed beyond the defence. Kadiolu. And here's Mbappe. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he welcomes it in. Mbappe. Yaya Toure, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Baresi. Edmilson. Now it's Villa. That has been slung wide. Ribery running at top gear. Alexander-Arnold does really well to win the ball there. Nicely weighted ball. And he's picked out the run.
There they go, hunting again.
Edmilson. And here's Mbappe. Yaya Toure. Shot, big chance! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. Del Piero. Looking for options for movement. And that has left him in a heap. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Ribery.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Del Piero will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
AZ really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Hullet. And the return pass. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, he's been... Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? And this is Ribery. Goes for a shot! And a neat finish. It's level again. What a match we have.
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Substitution on the field, number 20.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 15.
So again, we have parity.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Rijkaard does well to get it back. Now that's well seen too. Rijkaard. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a throw.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Alexander-Arnold. And here's Yamal. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. He's going for goal!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And he's managed to gift it back.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Cleared away. 2 minutes to be added on. That's beautifully weighted. Deftly away. Nunez. And that will be the final act. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Yaya Toure claiming the Man of the Match award.
To you now.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then.
Claude Makelele is, in my opinion, a player that revolutionised the role of the defensive midfielder. He highlighted the importance of the ugly side of the game.
The original and still perhaps the best.
I'd say so. Many have tried to emulate him, but nobody's managed it.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that was vital. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Benfica clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's on it. Can he get to Nielsen? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Nielsen really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Benfica with the corner, there first. And it's Albert Ferrer. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Now it's Bellingham, couldn't squeeze it through. Tries to play it through. Nielsen. And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And it's Robertson. Albert Ferrer. Nielsen. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Oh, can he get onto this? So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to...
And the finish! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Albert Ferrer delivers. Not the most accurate pass. This looks promising. Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, Red, nice interception. Liverpool, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Oh, cracking ball. Mbappe is on. Great chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bellingham wins the duel this time. Goes for a shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. Drogba! He will be livid with himself. Roberto. Benfica are very much a team that like to work off a central target. Is that how you see them, Jim?
Yeah, I agree with that, Peter. They seem to have the right personnel, certainly on the delivery front. I'm sure there's a trigger to this, whether it's someone opening up the passing lanes or making a move into the box.
And it's Pedri. Defending here is really tight. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Roberto. Nielsen. Now it's Neves. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Aimed beyond the defence, and he's picked it up out wide. Quick look, then... Oh, great leap! And it's come back out to him. And that is doing no harm at all. João Neves. Passing is crisp and sharp. To Nielsen. Roberto in acres of space out wide. Terrific effort! No, not the best of headers. Now it's Osimhen. And it's Drogba. Yaya Toure. Yaya Toure. The arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Robertson receives it in a good... Gets his head on it! That's a fair try, but just off target. And that is a little undercooked. And here's Mbappe. Robertson. Takes aim and... Oh, good climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
That is a great pick out. He's having a shot! Goal! Benfica! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. Simplicity itself.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
Benfica have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks.
He leaps for it! Superb from Osimhen! A finish right from the top draw! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And the referee has signalled for half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Substitutions taking place.
And we get things going again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Makaleli. And it's Azar. Azar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Knocks it into space. Can he finish? It's their second corner of the game. Zé Roberto goes short. No way through, so back it comes. De Roberto. Oh, chance for a shot! Rijkaard. Osimhen. That's destined for the flank. Osimhen. Shoots! It's a loose ball. That's really well manoeuvred. Driving forward. No, again there's no way through. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Drogba. Picked out brilliantly. Alexander-Arnold has it out wide and in space.
That was well seen too. Good clearance. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Marquinhos. Makaleli. Denilson. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And the pass is intercepted. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. The player's protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Benfica are down to 10 men.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Drogba gets flagged offside. Roberto. And it's Neves. Denilson. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he... Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Substitution.
Benfica are making a change now. Benfica find a position of real strength now. And here's Drogba. Bellingham. Drogba. Oh, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Albert Ferrer. It's Pedri. Lampard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Threads one in. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Takes a shot! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
So, third corner of the game. Roberto plays it short. Shot at goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
It's a promising position. Mbappe. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Towering header! He got the hard part right, but the rest wrong.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Marquinhos. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Roberto. Marquinhos is very much of the... That could spell trouble. Oh, that looks a decent ball. And the shot! Chance! And that's off target.
Liverpool are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Denilson. Roberto. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that.
Liverpool really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Yaya Toure.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Denilson. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. 5 minutes left on the clock. But that has not gone well. Mbappe, can he get it through? Drogba! Corner number 2 then.
Substitution in progress.
And that should get the job done. He's got away. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Drogba. This is a promising build-up. Drogba! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Liverpool presented with a golden opportunity here. A big, deep breath. Pulls off a sensational save. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Incoming delivery. That's really well cleared. Yaya Toure! Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Liverpool cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off.
And we come to you now with
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, Peter,
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. It is quite a scene here, this being one of Asia's top footballing venues, the Saitama Stadium. So we're very much on the way now.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
How's that bias, Jim? He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, an oozer of class and an example to all aspiring footballers.
He's got away. Cannavaro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Robertson, looking to play him in. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Off the post! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Messi duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings. Tries one from range! And he can thump it away. Messi did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Throw it. Yaya Toure. Hazard. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Thuram makes the interception. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Drogba. And he's quick to snatch it back. Looking for options for movement. Yaya Toure. And here's Drogba. Nesta produces the perfect tackle there.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That has ended up in no man's land. Now he's off and running. Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And that is out of play. And here's Yaya Toure. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Del Piero. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Hazard. And he's picked out the run. Mbappe chasing after it.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, well measured. He leaps for it! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Drogba clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Liverpool with the corner, they're first. Oh, great leap! Oh, he doesn't look too happy with that. Now it's Del Piero. Almost half an hour in now. Yaya Toure. Tries to play it through. Works it forward. And here's Dembele. And it's made its way to him. And his terrific effort! Harmlessly behind.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Drogba! Oh, it's hit the post! Thuram. Messi. Lampard. Oh, played right into his path. Yaya Toure, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. And it's Robertson. Knocks it into space.
Liverpool truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Now it's Del Piero. Rijkaard. Mbappe. And it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Alexander-Arnold. It's a good spell of possession, this. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Del Piero. Lampard. Now it's Del Piero. Zanetti.
There will be 1 minute.
He has found a way through. He's on it. Can he get away? Yaya Toure. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Liverpool coming at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're underway for the second half.
Liverpool really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Yaya Toure. He won't be happy with that one. Lovely pass, but there's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he can clear it away. Zanetti can see things others simply cannot. Threads one in, and he's picked out the run. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Messi. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And he's quick to return it. Lampard going face-to-face with his great rival. It's Lampard! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Raul Reds appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Liverpool still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Nesta spots it and intercepts. Yaya Toure. Pepe. Messi. Lampard, renowned for his long-range shooting.
The attendance for this match was 61,052.
They get a throw in. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Messi. And this is Del Piero. Del Piero showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rijkaard. And here's Mbappe. Great vision. Played in by... Gets his head on it! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
That looks a good ball through. And oh, great chance! He's having a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And here's Azar. Messi, big chance! And he hits the net. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Messi. Number 11, Del Piero.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number
Rower
24,
Reds are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Number 5,
That was good alertness.
Number 4, Vieira. Substitution.
And here's Rashford, and it's Robertson. And he welcomes it in, shapes to shoot! Another one of football's and how moments.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Chance! Oh, extraordinary.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Thuram. That's a good ball out wide. Not the most convincing of passes. Well timed, excellent interception. Vieira. That's a good ball. Ibrahimovic! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Azar, and he's had it nicked away. Bellingham.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Yaya Toure. Leicester calmly anticipates. A heavy challenge. Seedorf. Ibrahimovic. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, that's fabulous. Engages and forces him off the ball. Space for him to turn and look.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Nicely aimed pass.
That's positional goal. The utilisation of...
Oh, good effort! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
2 minutes to be added on. That has been cut short. That's that, the end. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent.